Okay, today I thought we'd play with RoboCom. And RoboCom came out in 1984 as well. It was made in Korea. And basically it was their version of TOMY's Verbot. I can't remember what it cost. It was certainly less than Verbot, which was a $50 toy back in the 80s, which was quite expensive. RoboCom is different than Verbot in that you don't have to program. In Verbot, if you go back and watch the video, I'll link it down below, you would push each one of the buttons for all the functions that Verbot had, and you would program your voice into its memory so it could recognize when you told it to do something. Now Verbot had a lot more functions. You could raise and lower the arms, besides drive it forward, backward, left and right, and all that kind of stuff. RoboCom, you basically can stop it. You can make it go forward, you can make it turn right, you can make it turn left, and you can make the eyes light up. So they've already put into the memory of the chip in there the words that they're telling you to say and how you're supposed to say them. So you don't have to go through the programming stage. Requires a few more batteries. There is a 9-volt battery, of course, in the transmitter, the voice transmitter. The microphone's up here. A 9-volt battery there. And then in the robot itself, there's a 9-volt battery. There's 4 pen light batteries, and there's 2 C cells. So what I'm guessing is the 2 C cells are there to run the 2 motors for the wheels, because basically you just drive it around. And the 4 pen light batteries are probably for the logic. I'm guessing probably it gets pretty close to the 5-volt logic. 9-volt battery must be for the radio receiver, so they just divided everything up into separate sections. Let's take a look at the box. Yeah, nothing spectacular there. There was no other manufacturer name other than the name of the robot itself, which is RoboCom. And here it's showing the different functions. And of course the front of the box details a little bit more of the things it can do. This box would sit over a styrofoam insert. I can't really get far enough away. That held all the good stuff at the top, and then of course it has the instruction booklet. I'm trying to read what it says here. It says RoboCom prefers accurate commands. Pronounce the following underlined parts distinctly in commands. Go, right turn, left turn, or turn left, reverse, stop, and lights. Then in the next page it talks about inserting the batteries, and it also talks about the commands, and let's see, they try to give you a little bit of information of how they're changing your analog voice into a digital voice that it can understand. Here's more on inserting all the batteries. And let me see what we have here. Talks about when to replace the batteries, and it's starting to talk about how to operate it. How you can clip things into its hands. Big thrill, right? Open the hands, clip them in. Instructions on usage. Checklist for malfunctions. Then they talk about why don't you do a maze game. It's about the only thing they could think of that you could do with it that would be fun, since you can't pick up anything with it. So let's move the box out of the way. Let's get a little bit more room for the RoboCom. So when you first turn it on, I wouldn't have expected it to be moving. Stop. So it has its antenna coming out the top. I have a power indicator in the chest. Have the remote. And let's see, what was, let's try lights. When I said lights, it made the top light up. Stop. 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 That isn't working. Stop. There, got stop. Let's try turn left. Turn left. Okay. And if it comes around, we'll try right turn. That went forward. Stop. Right turn. Right turn. And that's going left. Stop. Stop. Let's try reverse. I haven't tried that. Reverse. Stop. Reverse. Oh, now we got a right turn. And when I said right turn, it made it stop. Reverse. Reverse. Stop. Stop. Reverse. Stop. Right turn. The wheels have some flat spots on them from having sat for, what would it be, 84, 10, 20, 30, long fucking time. Trying to turn these by me. It's kind of a flat spot right there. You can see where the rubber's gone flat. Now, that's something that I could put an O-ring in and probably fix, but it just adds a little bit more character to it. There's the arms with the hands that they're claiming you can grip something with, spring-loaded. So you can see it's nowhere near the robot that the Verbot by TOMY is. So I'm sure it cost a whole lot less. Let's take a look on the bottom here. I believe we can get the lighting right. You can see the date. And down here we have the RoboCom. And all the different batteries stacked up in there. Idler wheel in the front. So, there you have it. The amazing RoboCom from 1984.